Going on YouTube, welcome back to yet another video. It's your boy Jin Graphics. In today's video I'll be teaching you guys how to design an e-flyer and also answer some of your asked questions in the past few weeks. So a subscriber asked this question. He said, can you please teach me how to do this golden stuff on Photoshop, Coreldraw, and this paper cut or paint effect? Is the gold power clipped into the text? Alright, this is a question from a subscriber. He wants to know how this gold effect is being done in Coreldraw or Photoshop. Okay, we also have a subscriber. He sent a voice note via WhatsApp. He said he wants to know how to put a project to size in Coreldraw. Okay, I'm going to be answering these questions over here in this tutorial, so stick around and watch. Okay, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and turn on the bell icon in order not to miss my future upload. So let's get straight to the video, guys. So over here, the stock images we'll be using for this tutorial, and I'm going to put the link of all this file in the down description below. So let's get straight to the video. Come to Coreldraw, guys. So the first question we have over there is how to create the gold effect. So just stick around this tutorial. I'll explain it while we're designing this. So the second question is how to size your project, how to put your project to size. Okay, in case let's say you're designing a banner. Okay, let's say you're working, let's say the project you're working on is a banner. So to put it, if you're working with, let's assume you're working with 10 by 5 feet banner. So if you come over to this property bar, you will see this drawing unit. So once you click on it, you'll see the different sizes we have. You see we have the feet, we have the inches, we have the millimeter, we have the meters, we have the kilometer, we have the miles, we have the yards. So we have a lot of this here. So let's say you're working with 10 by 5 feet. So locate here. As you can see, we have feet. So select feet. Okay. So come to your dimension, the page dimension. Change the width to 10 if it's on landscape. Then come over to the height and change it to 5. All right. Click enter, and this is what you're going to have. So this is 10 by 5 feet. Okay, I believe this have answered your question. And also, let's say you're working the project you're working on is a flyer. So just come to the page size over here and select any size of flyer you want to work on. We have, if it's A4, if it's A5, if it's A6. Okay, so any size you're working on is over here. If you're working let's say you want to work on a social media like an e-flyer will be working today, you're gonna like just change that to inches. That's the frame size of, let's say, an Instagram, I guess. Yeah, so just change those to 5 by 5. That's square. Okay, so this is what we are going to have. So I believe I've answered your question. So the second question we have is how to create the gold. So stick around this video and watch. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do now is double click on this rectangle. So once you do that, it will bring itself to this frame we have here, we've created already. So double click. As you can see, that's appeared here. So what you're going to do now is, as you can see, we have a stroke. We'll call this stroke. So the difference between stroke and fill, let me explain to you in Coreldraw. Okay, we'll have this. Let's assume we have this. The outline you're seeing here, this black line you're seeing here, we'll call it stroke, or you can call it an outline. An outline or a stroke. Okay, this is a stroke. All right, so when you give this, let's say you give it a blue color, as you can see, the stroke is still there, the black stroke is still there. All right, so this is stroke and this is fill. The one you're filling inside, the blue color you're filling in, we'll call it fill color. So the one we have here is called stroke or outline. So you can also give this a color like yellow, as you can see. All right, so everything works here. So to remove this stroke, just come over to this sign here and right click on it. Okay, once you right click, it's gonna take itself off the fill. So if you want to take out if you want to take out the fill color, just left click on this sign, is out. All right, so this is what I mean by fill and outline or stroke. Okay guys, so already our stroke is out. Okay, it's not out yet. So what you're going to do is just right click over here, and boom, as you can see, it's out. So the next thing we're going to do is import our stock images. So to import the stock images, you either right click on this empty space or come over to your file and select import. Okay, so once you do that, a box is going to come out, like a drop box will going to come out. Okay, so once you do that, locate where your files are saved. As you can see, mine is saved on download, so locate it and select the files you're going to be working with. In this case, we are working with this background. Okay, so just select and drag over here. So guys, you can see the images I have here are already, the background already taken out. So if you don't know how to take out background in Photoshop or Coreldraw, go and check my previous videos. So over there, you're going to see a video that will put you through on how to take out background in Photoshop. So we're not going to go through that process because the video is there already. So what I'm going to do is just place these images over here and leave that here. So these are the background we'll be working with. We're working with multiple background in this tutorial, so stick around guys. So the first thing we're going to do now is I'm going to bring in this background and place it in this frame. So to do this, what you're going to do is right click on it and select power clip. Okay, once you do that, an arrow is going to appear. So this is the arrow pointing, showing you, okay, select where you want to put it, or is it here, is it here. So we want to put it in this frame. Okay, so just point it to the frame and click, boom, it's in there. Okay, so this is what you're going to have guys. So the next thing we're going to do, as you can see, the frame is not actually fitted. So what you're going to do is right click on it and select edit power clip. Okay, so once you do that, this is going to give you a chance or a room to like edit the background we have in there already. So what you're going to do now is scale this up and bring it to the top right here. Okay, so now use your shape tool on your tools bar over here. Now just drag this. Once you drag this, you're selecting this down node. Okay, so what I want to do is just close this up and remove the Shutterstock background and the watermark we have there. So I'm removing it. Bring this to the top and scale this up. All right, scale this up and put it to the top. Okay guys, so this is what you're going to have. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to color this frame black. So what I'm going to do is select the frame and click on black to color it. Okay, to fill it with black color. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is bring in this background and right click on it, select power clip and place it inside. Just the same process we did the other time. So select this and scale this up this way. So once you scale this up, all you need to do is go to your effects and select blur. In case you're using Corel 2020, this is what. And that reminds me guys, good news, Corel 2021 is out already. So I'm upgrading mine very soon to Corel 2021, sorry. So if you're using Corel, if you're using non-Corel 2020, just go to bitmap and select creative. Under creative you will see blur, and under blur select Gaussian blur. So in this case we'll be using blur, Gaussian blur, and just alright, so blur this. You can use my settings 20.0 pixels and click. Next one we're going to do guys is select our transparency tool over here and blend this together. Okay, so just blend this together. I believe you're understanding what we're doing here. So guys, this is what we're going to have, and boom, so close this, and for now this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is go to my notepad and select the text, Ctrl A to select all and Ctrl C to copy Then what you're going to do now is select your text tool and click anywhere and just Ctrl V to paste. So as you can see, it's large. What you're going to do is just reduce the size and just place it over here. So I'm going to give this kind of a white color, so we'll be seeing what we're doing. Okay, so select this first and place it over here. And now this brings us to the first question. One of the subscriber asked how to create the gold effect. Now this gold effect sometimes is created from scratch. Some of these text you see, they are created from scratch. Okay, so if it's not actually, you don't need to create it from scratch. Sometimes what we do is we download mockups. Okay, I already have a mockup which I'm working with. I'll put the link where you can download it in the description below. So sometimes you create it from scratch and sometimes you don't create it from scratch. You don't want to waste time on the design. Okay, so let me teach you how to do this if you don't want to create it from scratch. Okay, so now first of all, you download the mockup you want to use. Okay, so I'm going to show you the mockup after here, so stick around. Now I'm going to arrange my text. First of all, you're going to arrange your text in Coreldraw. So as I told you earlier, guys, we're working with Photoshop and Coreldraw in this case, in this tutorial. So let's get to it. So the font I'm going to be using for this is called Bebas. All right, and that's it. So I'm going to cut this out. Ctrl X to cut, then Ctrl V to paste. So I'm going to break this apart using Ctrl K on my keyboard. Okay, Ctrl K. Alright, so as you can see, Ctrl K, the work of Ctrl K is to break the text apart before we're having them together. But once you click on Ctrl K, you've broken it apart. Okay, as you can see, all the text are broken apart. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, guys, is just bring this here and bring this over here and put this over here, scale this one up and bring this here. Okay, so this is what we are going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select this. Okay, I'm going to select this and give it a black color. Okay, once I give it a black color, I'm going to export this as PNG file. Okay, I'm exporting as PNG file. So this is what we are going to have. So click and select PNG and export it. Okay, so once you do that, come over to Photoshop, and now this is the mockup I told you about we'll be working with. And the first thing we're going to do, guys, is take out this background. So to take out this background in Photoshop, just uncheck this background. You can see where it's written here, background. So uncheck it. So once you uncheck it, uncheck this color also, and boom, this is what you're going to have, as you can see. And what you're going to do now is import the one we exported from. That's the text we arranged in Coreldraw. I believe somebody is understanding me. If you're understanding me, give this video a like so that I'm going to know you are really understanding this video. Okay, so what you're going to do is just import. You can easily do click and drag. Okay, just click and drag into Photoshop. All right, boom, this is what you're going to have. So come over to the mockup we have here and come to this. I don't know if you're seeing it, this icon over here. As you can see, it's written your design or thumbnail here. So double click on this icon. I told you guys I made a video on, I think I made a video on how to use mockup in Photoshop, so you can check that video out also and enjoy yourself. So guys, I create content in this good content in this channel, so please support your boy by just do it. It's free. Just click on the red button below, guys, and support your homeboy. All right, so what you're going to do now is just double click on this, double tap on this one, or double click, whatever. So it's going to load this way. So this is how we do create it if we don't want to start creating it from scratch. As you can see, this is a mockup. It's already created for you to use. Okay, So you can, this warning is going to come up like if missing font, or I'll just say don't resolve, okay, in case you see that. So what you're going to do now is uncheck all this, guys. It must not be, you can see a different mockup, it must not be this one. So I'm just telling you or showing you how to use it, okay. So now what you're going to do is bring in this mockup and place it here, or you basically just click and drag using this tool. It's called what's it called, Photoshop Gurus, what's it called, okay, the move tool, okay. So once you do that, just click and drag and bring it over here. As you can see, it's small here. So guys, so to scale this up, it's not like scaling up in the one we do in Coreldraw, but over here you're gonna like click on Control T. Once you do that, it's gonna bring this anchor point over here. So just drag this way, all right, drag this way, and just make sure it's fitted at the middle, and you can close it this way, all right. So once you accept that, mine is not in the middle, but make sure yours is in the middle, okay, so that it will fit in, all right. Just accept that, and what you're going to do now is close this this window here. Just close this window, all right. So it will load. After loading, all right, it's loading, actually it's loading, as you can see, it's loading. So before this thing will finish loading, guys, drop me a comment there, let me know if you're understanding this video, okay. And don't forget to share this video with your friends. Come of it, guys, click on that button, that the red one is very important, you know. It's free, you know, you owe me nothing, you know. The only thing you owe me is just that red button there, click on it. All right guys, our file is loaded. So the next thing we're going to do is, as you can see, just go to your mockup, and once you do that, congratulations, boom, this is it. So this is how to do it in Photoshop if you don't want to waste your time doing it. Sorry, I'm using Ebola accent. So if you don't want to like waste your time doing it in Coreldraw or Photoshop from scratch, you know, it's gonna take your time though. So this is how you're gonna do it. So forget that, and the next thing you're gonna do, guys, is come here, save it as PNG. All right, save as PNG. You can locate where you want to save it. In this case, I'll save mine to the desktop. Select PNG file, all right, then click on save. So let's wait for it to load. Okay. So before then, you can enjoy this little music I'm going to play for you. All right, I believe this is answering your question, mister. Okay, so this is gonna come, and click OK if you see this. All right, and boom, it's saved. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, guys, is bring the text into Coreldraw. All right, so this is the saved file created from Photoshop. So what you're going to do is use your shape tool to just take this part. I forgot to remove this part in Photoshop, so just bring this down and bring this down. Okay, so basically this is all how to create this stuff. Okay, so what you're going to do now is just delete the one we've created because we don't need it. This one in particular, we don't need it. So guys, this is how to do it. So I'm going to place this over here. So guys, I'm going to place this here, and boom, I'm going to leave this for now. Let's leave it there. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is bring in this background. As you can see, guys, it has a black background. So it has a black background, so it's not going to fit in here to our taste. So what we're going to do, guys, is use our transparency tool, fade this part. All right, as you can see, just click and drag, then convert to bitmap, select RGB, that's the color mode. Now come over to this part and fade out this part also. Convert to bitmap. Okay, convert to bitmap. Alright, basically I don't want a line, like a line or a stroke to show. That's why I'm fading out this part, but basically sometimes it does not show, so let's just do it. Okay, now select your transparency tool and go to blend mode. Once you go to this blend mode, select screen. Okay, now the black background is out. As you can see, we are only left with this nigger. Okay. We're left with this dude here, so this is what we're going to have. So now, as you can see guys, I'm going to copy it and still paste it there to bring out the sharpness. You can still paste it anyhow you want. So what I just did was basically, as you can see, is one, copy it and still paste it there so that it will bring out the sharpness a bit. So I'm going to bring this to and place it here. All right, so I'm going to place this over here. So this is what we are going to have, guys. I'm going to give it a red color for now. So let's give that a red color. Alright, I'm going to give it a red color and leave it to this for now. So this is what we are going to have, guys. Guys, so the next thing I'm going to do is bring in this image, put it over here, and bring in this one, put it over there, and also this, put it over there, this one this way, and this one over here. Okay guys, so we're going to arrange these images in Photoshop, in Coreldraw, sorry. We're going to arrange this, basically arrange these images. Okay, we're going to arrange them this way. Okay guys, so we're gonna arrange these images this way. You can follow my arrangement though if you wish. So I'm gonna bring this one here and bring this one here. So basically this is what we're going to have for now. Okay guys, this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is use my, you know, if it's in Photoshop, you just use a brush and just brush you brush this part, like the down, to fade it to fade it into the background. So over here you need to use your transparency tool and just select any of them and click this way. Okay, so once you do that, select the next one and drag this way to fade the down part. Also here, okay, and same thing applicable to this one, and same thing applicable to this one. So guys, this is what you're going to have now. So the next thing I'm going to do is just scale this down and just reduce the pictures. So group it using Ctrl G, and let's take this up a bit. Let's take it up a bit and take this up also. All right, so scale this up, and this is what we are going to have. So the next one we're going to do is bring in this text. And select this one, cut it and place it over here. Okay guys, I have a light out, like I don't have lights currently, just took the light. Alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. Now the next thing I'm going to do is just bring this down and use Ctrl A, Ctrl A and Ctrl E to bring to centralize it. Now change this to uppercase, like capital letter. Now select Shift F3 on your keyboard, select uppercase and click OK. Now the font I'm going to be using for this, I'm going to change the font. I'm going to put the names of this font in the description below, so you're going to check it out later. So this is the font we'll be using, Trajan Pro. So I'm going to scale this. I'm going to scale this up this way. All right, I'm going to scale this up this way, and what we're going to do is use our shape tool and drag this up. You can drag this down like to change to adjust the spacing. If it's too much, if it's too much for you guys, you can use the shape tool to adjust it. All right guys, so this is what we're going to have. So the color I'm going to be using for this is this color, chalk color. Okay, so I'm going to be using this for this. Okay, now this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is select this text and bring this, cut it and bring it down here. Okay, so I'm going to centralize this and leave it to this. All right, so this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to edit this one and give it a red color, and give them a demarcation like to differentiate their names, and also this one just put this here. Okay, so this is what you're going to have basically at the end of this. Now what you're going to do next is bring in this date and time and place it over here. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this a bit. All right, so same thing applicable to this one, reduce it a bit, and scale this up and bring this up a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is break this apart like I told you before. You can just delete this one and leave this to this, and leave this to this. Press Ctrl K on your keyboard to break it apart this way. Now I'm going to bring my dates over here, and my time will still be there for now. So this is what we're going to have. So I'm going to break this apart also, and break this apart. Okay, so I'm going to scale this up this way, cut this up and scale this up, change the font. I'm going to change this font to this and bring this over here. Also change this font to this and place it over here. Now bring this down, and can basically scale this up this way and leave it to that. Now this is what we're going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring this and change the font to Bebas also, and scale this up this way and leave this to this for now. So let's bold this one. So scale this up. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a ruler to make sure they are all the same. Okay, so I'm going to like just bring this down this way. If you don't know how to create a ruler in Coreldraw, just drag. This is the, I think, the horizontal, and this is the vertical. So just bring this way. Okay, this is how to do it. All right guys, so I'm going to just basically, it's just to know if their size is the same. Okay, so I'm going to leave this to this way. So let's delete this. So I'm going to use my freehand tool and basically just drag a line over here, and like a line, and give it a white outline. Then I'm going to bring this over here also. All right, so this is what we are going to have. So the next thing I'm going to do now is bring this down over here. If I'm too fast guys, I'm sorry, I don't want this video to like take a while. So I'm going to cut this up and place this over here. Now remove this venue, delete, and this is what you're going to have. So this is what you're going to have guys. And the next thing I'm going to do is import the icons, the date icon, and I'm going to put the link of all this in the description below guys. So I'm going to import the time icon, the date icon, and the venue icon. For this tutorial, I'll be using this and this, and just basically drop them here. So I know you can see them, we can see them, okay, we can see them. So because this place is black kind of, so I'm gonna like give it a white. Okay, now we can see them. So basically, as you can see, it has a background. So let me remove the background and put this color so that you will see the background. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, is go to bitmap and select convert to bitmap. Once you do that, go to bitmap again, select mode, black and white, because we can change the color without doing this. Okay, so just I've been explaining this in my previous videos. I believe you should understand this. So just set your conversation mode to line art and click OK. It's going to give it automatically to give it a white color. So go to trace bitmap, select outline trace, line art, then allow this to load. So once it's loading, okay, it will be timing itself here. Alright, so it's loaded, so click on OK. Now basically you can take this one out and delete this one. Okay, so same thing applicable to this one. Alright, so what you're going to do is basically, they just brought the lights. Like, I'm hot in here, I'm telling you, I'm hot in here, but they just brought the light. So thanks God to that. So what we're going to do, guys, is select bitmap, convert to bitmap, same thing, go to mode, black and white. Alright, so allow this to load and click OK. Trace bitmap, outline trace, line art, and also allow those ones to load. And basically, as you can see, guys, it has removed what we're waiting to get. So just go over here and select specify color. It will bring it back. So just click OK. So once you do that, are you hearing me? Once you do that, delete this one. Just take out the part you don't want. Like this white, we don't need them. They are not useful to us. They are not useful to the society. Just take it out. Check it out. All right, check it out. So same thing applicable to this one. Why we're doing this, guys, we're not just wasting our time, because as you can see, we can't change the color. I'm clicking on colors here, but it's not applying to this one. Okay, so just do the same. Okay, do the same, line art, trace art, line art. Okay, wait for it to load, and boom, guys, delete the one you don't want. And as you can see, any color you apply is going smoothly. You understand? So clap for me on the comment section below. Clap for me, Joe. You understand? The way to clap is just to give it the like and share this video. That's the clap I mean, you know. You can clap on the comment section. If you can clap, you know. All right, guys, so let's take this off, and boom, it has disappeared. It has disappeared. All right, white color, and time to this, date to this. We'll arrange it later, so calm down. And this is what we're going to have, guys. So let's bring this here, and this will stay over here, and to this one, this will go up, and this will be here. Okay, guys, so this is what we're going to have. So for the dates, for the address, we're going to take this out and give it a red color and place it over here. Do you understand, guys? We're playing with colors here, guys. We're playing with colors. So as you can see, guys, instead of click on Ctrl K to break this out, and we don't need it. So select your rectangle tool and drag this way over here and give it a yellow color. Not that yellowish, but we're going to reduce it by, let's reduce this way, and boom, this is what we are going to have. So basically, I'm going to reduce this. Once I reduce this, I'm just going to like place this over here and give it a black color. All right, give it a black color. All right, guys, so we're gonna like just scale this way, I'm sorry I'm fast, but what we're going to do to scale this up, some of you complained you don't understand the tools we're using here. I'm making a video, an introductory video for Coreldraw, so stick around, okay? So I taught you how to change it to uppercase. So like select or Control A, Shift F3 to select uppercase, and it will turn to capital letter. Alright, so I want to like make it spacing, like space it. I don't know if you always see this on other designs, on other gurus design, you understand? Some gurus will have out there. So select shape 2, and as you can see, we'll have this stuff you're seeing here. I don't know the name, so don't blame me, okay? I don't know the name. So just do this, scale it up this way. It's giving us a nice this thing. I'm not good in English though, but it's giving us a nice something. Okay guys, so basically what we're going to do now is I'm going to use my text to create something, so anything, you know. So first of all, let me just give it a white color. I just want to create something like this. So to do that, to create this, alright, to create this, hold your shift. So you see this, I'll put the sign somewhere on the screen over here so that you will understand. I don't know what to call it, but you'll see something like semicolon or column, or yeah, column. Press on shift and just tap it. So once you tap it, okay, just give it the color you want. So once you give it the color you want, you can use your shape tool and just drag this anyhow you want it. Alright, and just bring this way. Alright, so this is what we're going to have. Now bring this one over here and change to uppercase and put it here. Okay guys, this is what we're going to have at the end of this video. So if you have any question guys, don't forget to drop me a comment in the comment section below. And we are not done yet guys, so calm down, we're not going anywhere. So the next thing we're going to do guys is I'm going to import some light flay to this video. Save, just click on it, import anyone you feel like. Now place this over here. Alright, so once you do that, just scale this up, and as you can see, we have like some angles that are sharp, so just use a transparency tool and fade it up. Alright, so once you do that, bitmap and locate anywhere that is sharp and fade it up. Okay, so go to your blend mode using your transparency tool and select screen to blend it to this. Now you can scale this up anyhow you want, anyhow you feel like. So what I'm going to do is copy all this and cut it, place it inside this place. Basically guys, this is just how to, you know, just apply some light flay anywhere, anyhow you want it to look. Alright, so alright guys, so this is what you're going to have. Just apply it anyhow you want it to look like. So the next one we're going to add here is just a background. I want to add the background effect to this, and what you're going to do is select your rectangle tool and drag this way. So once you do that, give it this color, remove the stroke and fade out this part. So just fade out this part a bit. So once you do that, now use your control, press on your control and drag this down a bit. Now paste it this way. So once you do that, select Ctrl R, just click on Ctrl R to duplicate all what you've done, just this way. Alright, so something like this. So what you're going to do next is just bitmap it and fade out this part. So once you fade out those parts, now click on this 2 times and just 1, 2 like this, and change the rotate it this way. And once you do that, just bring this way, and basically just anyhow you want it to look like, then place it inside, group and place it inside. Okay, just power clip inside and just place it here. All right, as you can see, adjust this way, just adjust it to fit it in there, and bring this one this way. All right, so once you do that, this is what you're going to have, guys. But I think it's kind of obvious, so just a little bit. Okay, just place it the way you want it to look. So it's kind of looking obvious, that's why I'm adjusting it. Okay, so this is what you're going to have, guys. And the lens flare we have here, I'm going to change, like, blend it very well, maybe to overlay, and okay, something like this, just to give it that shiny effect. Okay, as you can see. If you don't understand this, guys, just drop me a comment there. I'm going to explain how I did it. Okay, so this is how to design an e-flyer in Coreldraw. So I believe I've answered part of your questions you've asked today. So if you have any question more, you can drop me a comment. So stick around this channel. I love you guys. Bye.